good evening, Titan Nation. How's everybody? Good evening, Titan Nation. How's everybody doing? Welcome in to a new edition of TNT tonight. We are back. The truth is here, and we are back, and it is full speed ahead as training camp is here. I'm your man, Chris, aka Blue Enforcer, and we are going to have a very good time on this evening. Definitely make sure y'all go out and share this show out, whether it be on Facebook or Instagram or X. Definitely check me out there. We're definitely working on some different things. We got a few different things that are going to be coming out, some rebranding that's being done. Definitely working on that. So again, make sure you follow me on Facebook, X, and Instagram. Definitely make sure you do that. Also, definitely on the Facebook page, make sure you're on the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that like channel and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications so that way you know when we go live. So definitely make sure you check that out as well. And I'll definitely be glad to get up with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's here. Training camp is here, and we are back in. Obviously, everybody reported on Tuesday. The first practices started yesterday. They had some practices today. Definitely heard from Coach Callahan. You know, he was very excited to get the guys back, and they're really going in a little bit, doing a little things a little bit differently. I think Tony Pollard mentioned that there's a big time fire in his eyes, and you could tell things are a little bit different. And, you know, Coach Callahan has definitely talked about how he's learned a lot of things from year one to transfer over to year two. And yeah, I say I got a new water bottle as well. So, you know, got to keep drinking. But again, training camp definitely is in full swing. Now, definitely some news and notes. Of course, the only people that are out right now on the PUP, Lloyd Cushenberry, who is recovering from an injury, and also L'Jarius Sneed. And right now they're checking, I believe it's the knee, not the quad. So they're saying it may be a little bit better than it was. And, you know, we'll definitely see when he gets on the field. But those are the only two that have not, that are not practicing just yet, even though there was reports that Sneed has been practicing on a side field. So, you know, he's definitely trying to work his way back as well. But training camp is definitely here. I'm definitely glad that is here and that it is happening. And some things have been going on. Definitely all eyes are on Cam Ward. All eyes are definitely on him as far as what is he going to do? Because Cam is going to be the key to if the Titans are successful or they're going to fail. That's going to be the key of all of this. How does he get together with his receivers? And how does he get together with the offensive line to protect him and things like that? Can him and Coach Callie get on the same page as far as play calling? That's going to be some of the major questions that are going to get answered with Cam Ward at quarterback. Obviously, Wednesday, you know, he had some nice throws from what I've been hearing, especially from ESPN's Teron Davenport. Also, shout out to TD, to Teron Davenport. He got a new contract. So he got extended. So definitely congratulations to our guy, Mr. Bowtie Swag himself, TD, on his contract extension with ESPN. You know, Cam Ward started off a little rough today. Got picked off by Cody Barton on his first throw. But then looks like there were some plays where he did settle down. But there was some plays where some things were missing as well. You know, according to Paul Kaharski and others, the defense kind of won the day. And we have to remember, early on, the defense is going to win the day because, you know, the defense has probably got a little bit of an advantage You know, it's a new quarterback, learn a new system with a new coach, trying to kind of get things together. And something that they're really trying to focus on is timing. And that's something that Cam Ward really emphasized on is timing. Getting that down. They're grading a lot of throws and things like that. And so the timing is going to be very, very important. And that's something that they're keying in on is the timing aspect. And so that's something that they're really going to have to figure out. But there were a few throws in there where he made some very nice throws. To Tyler Lockett was one. He's definitely having, looks like he is gaining some good rapport with Calvin Ridley. So I'd definitely like to see that as well. But it's all up to Cam Ward. Cam Ward is going to be the key to whether the Titans have a good season or not. And so, as he's learning and he's growing into the quarterback that he needs to be, he's just going to have to take it a step at a time and in stride. And this is what Cam had to say about his routine.
To come into affecting what the main thing is. How do you manage that? Phone on D&D, wake up, watch film. I talk to 5 people a day. So besides my teammates, so I only talk to the parents and then that's really it. So I just be chilling, go home, and I don't really do too much, eat and go to sleep. And I think the biggest thing with just whether you're college or NFL, you just gotta have a routine. I've had a routine for a couple of years now, and it's been helping me since.
Now that was Cam Ward talking about what his routine is. He basically I only talk to a few people beside my teammates. Wake up, watch film, play the ball, go to sleep. And simple and effective. Simple and effective. I don't blame him at all. So if he keeps doing that, I think he's going to turn out just fine. Just needs to focus. So definitely shout out to Cam Ward. And that was courtesy of the Tennessee Titans on their X page. Definitely. So I just like where his demeanor is right now. As time goes on, I'll definitely get some highlights and things like that. First show just kind of getting back into the swing of things. So y'all bear with me. Again, better is to come. I guarantee you that. Definitely making sure that my equipment don't go out on me, but some changes are being made and some things that I've been working on for quite some time and some more things that are going on. Some news and notes, some other news and notes. Keandre Colburn was released because they signed an outside linebacker, formerly of the Minnesota Vikings, in Jihad Ward. Got signed, so he'll be competing at the edge spot alongside Draymond Jones, Arden Key, Femi Oladejo, going to be with those guys. So, we're definitely going to be talking about some things coming up in just a moment as far as position battles. And then I think they added like another running back and a nose tackle as well. So I believe they have like 88 guys on the roster out of 90, if I am not mistaken. But from what I've been seeing, especially, even with Cam, he has a very quick release, a very, very quick release. And that's going to pay him dividends because you're going to have to get the ball out quickly in this league. You're not going to, you're going to have to be able to get the ball out fast, get the ball out quick, and get the ball out so that the defense don't have time to get to you. So that's going to be the key for Cam. He's going to have to be able to get that ball out fast. And so, and other guys that have been standing out so far, Cody Barton has definitely been standing out. He has been definitely looking good in coverage defensively. I've seen some nice catches from Gunnar Helm at tight end. I've definitely noticed him. Alec Ayomanor definitely is continuing to show he could be that number 2 guy. So we're definitely going to be finding that out. And as time goes on, we're definitely going to be talking about some people who are standouts and those who are some duds. Yeah, forgive me for that. Just trying to make sure everything was good. So we are still going. But yeah, definitely some guys that have definitely made an impact. Cody Barton is one. Definitely Jarvis Brownlee is definitely making some impact as well. Definitely trying to see about Femi Oladejo. Looks like he's definitely been doing some good work as well. And there are going to be more guys that stand out and some more guys that are like, I don't know if he's going to make it. So we're definitely going to find out about that as time goes on. But one thing that I definitely wanted to get to is position battles. And that's going to be something that's very important as we go into this training camp. Make sure y'all again, hit the like button, hit that like button, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And the thing about it is that this team, there are some positions that are definitely in need of help. Definitely need some help depth wise. And one of the positions in my top 3 positions, I'm gonna start at inside linebacker. Now we know Cody Barton is gonna start at one position. The question is, who is gonna start on the other side? Who's gonna start next to him? You know, and right now, it could be somebody like you got guys like Otis Reese, you got guys like Cedric Gray, you got guys like James Williams, who is really getting some look at. James Williams has definitely been getting a lot of praise. Some are saying that Otis Reese may have the inside track, but I think James Williams is really coming. He is coming. And Cedric Gray, he's got his opportunities as well. I think David Bender, he may not start, but I think he has the chance to make the team. The undrafted rookie out of Texas, definitely. So I would definitely look at that, but that's going to be probably one of the most important position battles. Who is going to start next to Cody Barton in that defense? Right now, I would probably say James Williams, I think is the favorite. But I think Cedric Gray is coming as well. So we're definitely going to find out about that. Another position is the edge rusher position. The outside linebacker position. You got guys like, of course, Arden Key, Femi Oladejo, Jihad Ward. You got Draymond Jones is another. Right now, I think the starters are definitely Draymond Jones and Arden Key, although Femi Oladejo is definitely looks like he is starting off well now that he's been signed and he's in camp. So I think those are your top 3. But who is going to be your 4th? Jihad Ward could be one. Jalen Harrell, who got a little run last year. But that's still a very, very thin position at edge rusher. And I would venture to say they need to add one more. I think the main guy that they need to add is not on this team at the very moment. But I mean, I'm liking what I'm hearing from Femi Oladejo, Arden Key. I'm still in a wait and see. And Draymond Jones, I gotta see how he looks as well. So that's gonna be a very good point of emphasis. Is how these guys look in camp. And so that's going to be a very good question, is how these guys are going to look when you're going up against somebody else, not your own teammates. That's going to be a very good point to that. And so edge, I am a bit worried about. I am very, very much worried about that position. And then another position is the wide receiver position. Now, we know Calvin Ridley is the starter. We know Tyler Lockett's going to play a lot in the slot. The question is, who is going to be opposite Calvin Ridley? Right now, I'm giving the nod to Alec Ayomanor. I think he has the inside track to at least be a starter. And Callie has already basically said that they're going to really depend on the young guys. They're trying to get younger. And they're depending on young guys to step up. And so I think Alec Ayomanor has a chance to really be that number 2. And then, after that, you got your Bryce Oliver, your Vance Jefferson. You got Kamire DK. Traylon Burks is still going to try. But I really think right now, you got Ridley, you got Ayomanor, you got DK, you got Lockett. I do think Van Jefferson makes this team. And then you got really, Bryce Oliver being one. And we can't forget about Xavier Restrepo, who I think is definitely going to make this team without a shadow of a doubt. So I think you got Ridley, Ayomanor, Lockett, Restrepo, Van Jefferson, Bryce Oliver. They might keep 7, and if there is a 7, I honestly think, let me see. I want to make sure I got that right here. Ridley, Ayomanor, Lockett, Restrepo, DK. Yeah. I'm trying to make sure I got them all right. Yeah. Ridley, Ayomanor, Lockett, Restrepo, DK, Van Jefferson. Those are 6. So you got guys like Traylon Burks, Colton Dowell, Mason Kinsey, Bryce Oliver, James Prochet, all battling for probably one spot. Right now, I think Bryce Oliver has that inside track. I do not think Traylon Burks is going to make this team. I really don't. I do not think Traylon Burks is going to make this team. It would be sad if he doesn't, because that would be a massive failure on the Titans' part, but that's mainly because of John Robinson. But we're going to definitely find out. This camp is going to be very, very interesting. And then you got the question of what undrafted rookies could make this team. I already mentioned David Bender, the linebacker out of Texas. Xavier Restrepo is another guy that may be able to make this team straight out is Brandon Crenshaw Dixon from Florida, the offensive lineman. Another guy that's turning heads I forgot to mention is Kevin Winston Jr. already. Back from an ACL tear, and he's already back on the field. So that is wow. That's all I can say about that. But in looking at who could be some other guys that come out of nowhere and make this team, those are a couple that come to name. David Bender, of course, Xavier Restrepo. Those guys, I think definitely are going to have a chance to really make this team. Devontae O'Malley on the defensive line, or Cam Horsley could definitely be some guys that have a shot at making this team as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see what comes out of all of this, because also another guy that I thought about, Jabari Harris, cornerback from Iowa, I think has a chance to make this team as well. He was an undrafted free agent also. So I think he might have a shot. And that's going to be interesting to see with Snead down, who could be possibly that third or fourth corner when Snead does come back to go along with Brownlee and Roger McCreary. So that's going to be very interesting to find out as well. Who are these rookies that are definitely going to make the team? But right now, this just training camp is just getting started. A whole lot more is going to definitely be coming. Of course, the next show, I'm just definitely going to be taking a look at, my early predictions. Who will make this roster? Who's going to make this roster, and who could be on the outside looking in? My very early 53-man roster prediction will be coming up next week. And also, again, make sure y'all stay tuned, because we got some other stuff coming up. Definitely going to be bringing back the Truth League report. We're definitely going to be doing that. And then also get ready for, as we start slowly bringing in Down to the T, which will be talking about Tennessee area sports. Talking about, of course, coming up with the Memphis Tiger football season coming up. They got shunned again by the Big 12. Also, the Vols are hitting the field. So, getting ready for their first game of the year also. So you definitely got to get ready for that and things to come. So definitely be on the lookout for that. That's Down to the T right here. Definitely talking about that. That's going to be coming very, very soon within the next couple of months. And then, of course, the Truth League report, as we talk about, we're going to be picking some games. We're going to be picking some games on Saturdays before the game on Sunday. I'm going to have a guy coming on that's going to be definitely talking about some of your bets that you can make, maybe get you some safe bets, make you a little bit of money, and also with fantasy as well. So definitely stay tuned for that. And then, of course, we'll have recaps and everything as well. So this is just a kickoff to a very long and a very fun season. Definitely very excited about that and everything. And y'all make sure y'all get ready for the ride, because we're definitely going to have some fun. We're definitely going to get more in depth into this team and into what this team needs to do so that they can be successful. So we're definitely going to be talking some predictions, and we're going to be looking at some numbers for Cam Ward and for some of these guys as far as, over unders. Could they hit that or could they not? So we're definitely going to find out about that. But again, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting me so far. We are right at about close to 1,500 subscribers. Definitely make sure you guys subscribe if you're new to the channel, and definitely leave your comments in the comment section, and help me get to 2,000 by the end of the season. So we got a lot of work to do, but we definitely can get there. So other than that, I think that's going to just about do it for this show, just to kick off the season. Definitely try to start this thing off right, and we're definitely going to talk a lot more about this season. If you saw my short, I talked about Will Levis, of course, opting for surgery. He's out for the year. And then, of course, we talked about a little bit about Lorenzo Clark, Lorenzo Carter's sudden retirement as well. So check out my short on YouTube, and I'm definitely going to be doing some shorts and stuff as well as the year goes on. But other than that, everybody, thank y'all for tuning into the show. I'm your man, Chris, aka Blue Enforcer. Y'all make sure y'all join these channels. And as always, tighten up, because that's all we know how to do. Good night, y'all.